So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. Well, they do call it the beautiful game, and the man we see before us now personifies all that is good about it. He is known simply as the King.
It's as though the game was made especially for him.
Voted the greatest player of the 20th century, but he is so much more than just that. He is a symbol of charisma, of leadership, of sportsmanship. He is the one and only Pelé. Great vision. Carvajal could try cutting inside here. It's a threatening ball, and it's Jordi Alba. Picked out brilliantly. Brilliantly cut out. He's tried one! It's anyone's ball now. He won't be happy with that one. Busquets, Pedri. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now that looks a decent ball. Terrific header! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
Played in, gets his head on it! Against the crossbar. That's a half-decent try.
Fernando Torres could easily have kept that down. He shouldn't have brought the crossbar into play.
Roberto Carlos. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Marquinhos promptly onto that, and that is that. Can he get on the end of this? He has a look up. Shot a goal! Really well taken goal. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
That could spell trouble. He's found a way through. Big chance, must be. Goes for the shot. Sensational from Vinicius Junior. A finish of true class. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that.
Tries a shot! There it is! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that has fair fizzed. Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's in on... Can he finish? Goal! Brazil! And they've got their lead back. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Steaming on goal. Takes a shot! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Oh, shooting chance! Busquets. Pele conjures time and space where few can. Iniesta. David Villa. Endrick. Pele. Chance! Goal! Brazil! And again they hit the front. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And it's Jordi Alba. Busquets is always scanning the pitch for targets. 5 minutes till the break. He's come in hard. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Played out wide. It's not an especially good pass, that. Vinicius Junior. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Carvajal. And it's Pedri. Busquets.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Marquinhos getting this one clear. Howson. Iniesta. And here's Pedri. Carvajal gets into a good position. That is a crunching tackle. This possibly the last play of the half. And he's managed to get rid. And it's half-time here. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Se ha encontrado una niña morena con coletas de unos 5 años que lleva un vestido azul y dice haberse perdido. Se ruega a su abuelo que se ponga en contacto con algún empleado del estadio.
That gets things going for the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Marquinhos has been showed a yellow. And the shot! Oh, it's there! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Not a manager, I think. It's all happening.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Chance, surely! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Spain go into the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Back when it goes. He's looking wide. Cross to the back post. Not the most accurate pass. That'll be a throw. And here's Vinicius Junior. And this is Romario. Tries to play it through. And a chance! They've scored! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Simplicity itself.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Now it's Villa. Jordi Alba is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And it's Xabi Alonso. Great ball, and he's in here. And this is Iniesta. Who saw this coming? From the cusp of victory to the cusp of desperation. And that could set him on his way. Jordi Alba has given away a free kick. Now it's Romario. Denilson. And here's Romario. Endrick in acres of space out wide. Danilo goes sliding in. Vinicius Junior is having a shot! Goal, Brazil! The lead changes hands again. This is truly remarkable. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Another one. This must be his personal high.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 14.
So time for change.
Xabi Alonso.
And this one has been on the cards for a little while. Brazil get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it. Spain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Jordi Alba. Iniesta. Jordi Alba receives it in a good position here. Oh, easy pickings there. He's gone for goal! And the lead stays intact, just.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
Well read, nice interception. Puyol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Guardiola. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Jordi Alba. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Spain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Endrick picks it up out wide. And he's quick to get it clear again. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And again!
de jugadores.
Brazil have their second corner now. And it's been taken short.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Goes for a shot! There's a goal! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tight.
Great chance! And he's there to get it away. The referee's awarded a free kick. And that's a good... And the finish! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Brazil take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Back in possession and ready to go again. 5 minutes to add. Dani Olmo. Oyarzabal. Jordi Alba. And he welcomes... Chance for a shot! There's a goal! They have stolen level at the last! And that is a goal. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes. Into extra time we go. Spain did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically. Vinicius Junior looking to get on the end of this. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Spain needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have...
Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's in! Late the day! This could well be it!
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Guardiola. That's an imaginative pass. And this is Torres. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Oh, well played. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Howson cuts it out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's João Pedro. And he's intervened well there. Carvajal knocks it into space. Now it's Luis Garcia. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And they're quick to get it back. Threads one in. Shot could be on. And it's Olmo. And the shot! Oh, it's a foul. It could be a penalty. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He'll fancy himself from here. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Se ha encontrado unas llaves de coche con un llavero en forma de balón. Se ruega a su propietario que se ponga en contacto con algún empleado del estadio.